Alrighty. This is Moonbound Films, and my name is Spencer Patton, and today we are talking about something that is awesome. It's so awesome. We are talking about how to make a good YouTube video and attract many viewers, followers, likers, subscribers, sharers, everything like that. So, how are we going to do that? We are going to start with number one. And number one is something that is very, 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 very important, and that is titles. Titles are important because they are the first thing that your viewers see, and they look at that title and they go, that seems like an interesting title. I'm going to watch that video. So, how do you make a title that is intriguing? How do you make one that your viewers will go, yeah, all right, I see that, and then they click on it? So, the way to do that is capitalization. You can capitalize many words, and you can capitalize many letters to emphasize the words that you want your viewer to see the most. And this can be seen on a lot of YouTuber videos that are really popular, like Peter McKinnon. Scroll down, look at that. You can see title, capitalizations, words that are capitalized, etc. For titles, you can also talk about that something that is interesting to your viewers. Obviously, make it something that intrigues them, like I talked about the A7III. Well, obviously I've got to include that in my title. Talk about what you are talking about. Talk about something that is interesting that people want to see. The next way and the final way that I am going to talk about is actually making a title that might appear as a question. So this is also something that other YouTubers do. They will put a question into their title, and people are like, I was wondering that same thing myself. Maybe this YouTube channel will give me the answer. That's 3 ways that you can kind of intrigue your followers with your title. So, on to the next thing, and the next thing is thumbnails. We're actually going that way, to the place. We're going to this part of it. Alright. Okay guys, so we are now prepared to make our thumbnail. So, something that makes a thumbnail interesting is text. Text is one of the essential parts of a thumbnail, because many people, they don't read the actual title. They'll read the text though on your thumbnail, and everybody loves a beautiful picture, something colorful, something that's eye-catching. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. There's 2 different ways you can add text. You can go ahead and go onto the paintbrush tool, or you can go in and add text on the text tool. So I'm going to use this paintbrush tool because, seems interesting, right? I picked a little thing out here. It's like a wet brush, and we're going to go ahead and put A7III. That's going to be our title here. So you can come in here and get all fancy with your A7III-ness. And that looks pretty good. I like that. So something that I like to play with is these blending modes, blending options, and something you can do is you can come in here, make sure that this layer is selected, and you can do a difference one. And as you can see, it'll change depending on what your background is. So if we want to come up here and use this top portion, we get like a really wide range of colors here with the A7III. So you can put that down here, maybe you want to put it down here and get some of that in there. But that's just a cool way that you can get this like paintbrush type effect going on. So yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. If we want to play around with it a little bit more, we can go into these different modes. But really what I found is that I really like this difference mode. Ooh, that's a nice one too. You know what? So linear light. Let's go ahead and use linear light. So we got those cool colors, and now that we have this fancy little thing right here, we can use that. So we've got a thumbnail, we've got a title. Now let's move on to the next subject. All right, we're back. We just made our way back from my room, and now we're not doing thumbnails, but we are doing the next, final, most important thing, and that is the most cliche thing that you can ever think about: be yourself. Here's a story that really exemplifies why you should do this. And this was the other day. I went up to my friend. She said, hey Spencer, I watched your videos, like all of them in one night. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. She either really liked them or she was extremely bored, and she said she was really bored. But that doesn't mean she didn't like them or anything, of course, or something. I don't know. But she said that her favorite videos were actually the ones where I was most myself and the ones that I was showing my life and showing a little bit of me. So I had 2 vlogs, and those were the ones she actually thought were really fun, really cool, because she got to see part of my life, part of who I was. So that doesn't mean do vlogs. It doesn't mean you have to do vlogs. That's her opinion. But this was also something that I heard from my family members as well. Whenever they watch my YouTube videos, they're like, hey, that one's kind of funny because, you know, you did the thing and that's kind of how you are. So if you want people to see through that, see through your persona, see who you are, then be who you are. If you're quirky, be that. Be funny if you're funny. And if you're serious, be that. Like, people, there's plenty of people that don't like all the funny content and like just people to get to the point. So be that if that's you. If people like that, then they'll latch onto it and they'll be like, yes, this is a wonderful channel. Why did I not watch this channel before? Alright guys, so we are finally done with the video, and I just want to say that I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that everything is going as beautifully as it is here in this beautiful weather in Oklahoma. So, peace out, Girl Scouts. Later.